We usually start the drill down by looking at a stock on the move. I'll show you the stock chart. I'm not going to show you the stock chart. You know what the Apple stock chart looks like. It's up and to the right. But I want to focus on one chart that I built here. And this looks at how the previous releases worked and what happened to sales. So when this company came out with their last couple of iPhones, the iPhone 3GS was released just in the U.S. and sold about 1 million copies in the first 3 days. The iPhone 4 was in 5 countries and sold 1.7 million copies, again, in the first 3 days. The iPhone 4S, remember that got kind of tepid reviews. People said, yeah, big deal, it's not that new. This Siri thing, we don't know if it's going to be very good. 7 countries, 4 million sold. So now they're going in 9 countries today. They were taking orders in 9 countries. It's supposed to ship in 9 countries next week. Who knows what those numbers are going to be like, but we have every expectation that it's going to be big, and it's going to be big for a lot of the companies that are supplying parts for those new iPhones.
Okay, do we know, in fact, though, that the supplier, who they are?
We don't know who they are, and Apple, of course, the suppliers not only will Apple not tell us, the suppliers are prohibited from telling us, but when one comes out, rest assured, we're going to break it apart and look and see what's inside. But what we've seen from the last couple of phones, there are a couple of companies that are almost certain to be included in the new iPhone 5, and those include Broadcom, which is doing some of the wireless chips for the company, Qualcomm, which is doing all kinds of chips in there, as well as Cirrus Logic, a company that's doing important audio chips for this phone. And we fully expect that those are the companies that will be in this. And we've seen the stocks of those companies advance with the expectation that they're going to be getting a lot of that business to build this phone. Indeed, they're probably doing a lot of that work already.
Wait, I'm confused. And Cory, you do such a great job at this, at the drill down is to get deeper. I'm thinking that we should have already seen the results. Am I mistaken?
Well, and the mystery of what's going to be in the phone, what parts are going to be in the phone, I think is best illustrated by a company called OmniVision. We don't know if OmniVision's camera is going to be in the new iPhone. It was in some earlier iPhones. It was not in the most recent iPhone. And that's led to the stock has been a real, as I say, a roller coaster ride. I hate that cliche, but there I go using it. But look at the sequential growth for this company. Now, the second quarter of 2013, we're in the middle of that for OmniVision right now, and their actual last quarter was not very good, according to what Wall Street expected at least. But then they said, we're going to be up 45% sequentially in revenues with the coming quarter. They didn't say what the big order was, but everyone could look into that and know that this iPhone shipment, now that we know it's going to be in so many countries, expecting so many millions of sales in the first couple days, now we hear the thing is sold out already. So you can expect that a company like OmniVision might be one of the big beneficiaries there.